Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Our new Theorems series continue. New Theorem 78. All clauses will be open. All opens would be closed. All clauses will be open. All opens would be closed. Advocates. All of the mechanisms work regularly as cycle, open, obligatory, go, close, close, obligatory, open, open, obligatory, go, close, close, obligatorily, go, open. Reversible. 2. All of the universe's explosion, broadening, expanding, open, circular dynamics will be continued, and all of the universes turn one universe, close star. 3. All the time open dynamics or closed should be problematic condition or pathological development because should not be suitable as physiologic normal functions. All the time open dynamics or closed dynamics only should be problematic condition or pathological development because should not be suitable as physiologic normal functions. 4. Open closed mechanisms, dynamics, actions, functions, dependence, time, place, powers, forces, environmental, so many factors, correlated open time, stall, interval, etc. New Theorem 79. All clues. Information parts. All clues summarize of mysteries completeness. All clues summarize of mysteries completeness. Advocates 1. All of the universe's endless, total, global systems, laws give us clues about universal same mind, halikuwan gotuwan. 2. All of the world, all concepts, compositions, dynamics, layers, mechanisms, styles, plans belong to one unique universal mind mentality by halikuwan gotuwan. 3. All of the clues of atoms, under atom components, mysteries, completeness, UNİQUEHU, one creator who universal mind, halikuwan gotuwan, confirmed. I would like to say again, all of the clues of atoms, under atom components, mysteries, completeness, UNİQUEHU, one creator who universal mind, halikuwan gotuwan, confirmed. 4. 4 original holy books and their religions give us clues. One message, one universal mind, unique, single, only one, haliku one, God one, existence for all of the world people. New theorem 80. Collapse and essence links. Collapse and essence links. Advocates 1. All of the universal components and their dynamics step by step both collapse then essence conditions. 2. All of the medical dynamics mechanisms concepts should be collapsed essence regularly but different degree ratio, clinical or subclinical or physiological for functional regulation. 3. All of the collapse not need energy, positive balance or effective mechanisms, just lost opposite dynamics, balance enough. 4. Extreme edge level collapse or essence make disaster, economical crisis, earthquake, hypotension, hypertension, aggressiveness, etc. that lost of opposite balance and should be chaotic, anarchic condition relationships. New Theorem 81. Collection and distribution to be continued as cycle. Collection and distribution to be continued as cycle. Advocates 1. All of the universes, their universal components, individual firstly, then global collection and distribution to be continued as cycle. 2. All of medical physiology, actions, functions to be continued as cycle, works regularly for normal condition. 3. Collection is passive, action, function, vice versa. Distribution mechanisms belong to energy level condition. 4. All of the social, civilized, matured, more complex combinative dynamics meet, works together, collection, cooperation, style, but functionally dispersion, styles, application. New Theorem 82. All concepts bypass means finish of compensation. All concepts bypass means finish of compensation. Advocates 1. All of the medical problematic conditions need to bypass signaling, energy, receptors, genetically active. Others system works as main essential way, like cancer cell suppression of normal signaling pathways and dominantly active aberrant signaling pathways. 2. bypass actions obligatory dynamics alternatively of main dynamics but not equal, just like compensation. 3. A lot of bypass mechanisms, actions, functions, means abnormal dynamics transform as main essential dynamics. 4. Main mechanisms only completed a few bypass systems, only that main dynamics to be continued as main role. Bypass dynamics mechanisms, role, helper, supporter, completeness, accessory only, no more. New theorem 83. Competitive and chaos of all concepts. Competitive and chaos of all concepts. Advocates 1. All of the normal physiologic harmony, balance, actions, functions, mechanisms, dynamics. Competitive as sweet style for regulation. 2. All of the abnormal, pathological, loss of balance, loss of harmony, or vice versa, through go chaos, anarchic conditions. 3. Sometimes different factors, positive agents dynamics, imitation of normal dynamics, competition, make effect of abnormal pathological results. 4. Competitive and chaos relationships, dependence, equal opposite dynamics, mechanisms, or inequality dynamics, mechanisms, dominant recessive as permanent. Example, anarchic, chaotic relationship. New theorem 84. Endless universes mind cause endless complexity design. Endless universes mind cause endless complexity design. Advocates 1. All of the universes created endless complexities, links, laws, correlations, systems. At the same time, unique, single, universal mind. 2. Endless creation power of the Halikuan Gotuan, the simplex and the complex, endless combinative system designed only one mentality style, opposition, balance. 3. Endless complexities are governing endless recombinative creation, absolutely, obligatorily, need to, have to, governing all of the universes actively every moment. 4. Absolute, obligatory, excellent, wonderful, exact, gorgeous, harmonical systems should be only absolutely governing, managing with Halikuan Gotuan endless creation forces, powers. New theorem 85. Relative absolute dynamics, rate, cause, relative absolute results, conclusions. relative absolute dynamics rate, proportion, cause relative absolute results, conclusions. Advocates 1. All of the relative and absolute equal dynamics cause balance results, conclusions, equal, relative, equal, absolute. 2. Equal rate, relative, absolute component, positive factors cause equal, relative, absolute dynamics. 3. Multiply recombinative systems, harmony and balance conditions because of opposition equality, application, creation by HALİKUANGOTUAN. 4. All of the peaceful, productive cooperation, sharedness, happiness, normal physiologic conditions, only possible equal, relative and absolute dynamics that should be happened, balance. New Theorem 86. Endless actions, functions, behaviors is being done concomitantly by heavenly, divine who HALİKUANGOTUAN. Endless actions, functions, behaviors is being done concomitantly by heavenly, divine who HALİKUANGOTUAN. Advocated. All of the universe's components, dynamics, mechanism is being done concomitantly, endless styles, dynamics, concepts by HALİKUANGOTUAN. 2. All of the living is creating and there's factors, related dynamics, mechanisms at the same time, related or causes, others concept, endless properties as planned by HALİKUANGOTUAN. 3. All of the things that happens at the same time as something else. 4. All of the anabolism, producing and destruction, catabolism, endless mechanisms happening from universes to the atom, under atom components at the same time, absolutely, obligatorily governing by HALİKUANGOTUAN as balance. New Theorem 87. All factors, components change, so dynamics and conditions same parallel. All factors, components change, so dynamics and conditions same parallel. Advocates 1. All of the universes, all factors, all components, all dynamics, mechanisms repeatedly, but main dynamics and condition that does not change. 2. All of the recombinations, renewal happening all the time, vice versa, independently essential, basic mechanisms, principles, mentality, constant. This is endless governing by HALİKUANGOTUAN. 3. All of the universal components, humans, pathogen agents, others, livings, parturition, and death, die, repeatedly but mechanisms basis essential, strongly constant. 4. All of the multiply combinative interactions, endless opposite styles, action, function, behaviors, constantly governing independently as balance from inside outside by HUMAGNITUDOLOGY. New Theorem 88. All of universes and their components, livings, physicals, material body, spiritual body, connected together as endless tightly. All of the universes and their components, livings, physicals, material body, spiritual body, connected together as endless tightly. Advocatus 1. All of the universes and their components tightly connected each other as dependently, independently. 2. All of the material bodies, spiritual bodies, physicals, other living connected tightly. 3. All of the universes, their components, material bodies, spiritual bodies, all physical environmental factors, all pathogenic agents, totally, globally, universally connected, completely and tightly. 4. Endless power, force of HUMAGNITUDOLOGY, absolutely independent, vice versa. All of the universes and their components, all livings, all physicals, atoms, under-atom components, and everything obligatorily dependent HUMAGNITUDOLOGY. New Theorem 89. All cores, existence, total information of all concepts, all cores, inner focus dynamics, all cores, existence, total information of all concepts. Advocatus 1. All of the universe's core, explosion, absolutely, obligatorily planned, like meaningful, dispersion, spreading, broad in every step, starting and finishing, never impossible, random only. HUMAGNITUDOLOGY, governing with endless powerful. 2. All cores should be made same actions, functions, mechanism, start and finish, behaviors, conditions, just programmatic. 3. All of the universal cores, absolutely, obligatorily, existence, total information, specifically or generally. 4. Single one core, then multiply core, then single one core. All of these styles are working of all concepts, dynamics, mechanisms, behaviors, ideas, mentalities, because of HUMAGNITUDOLOGY had been programmed tightly divineful laws. New Theorem 90. Corrective dynamics and fault mistake dynamics together. Corrective dynamics and fault mistake dynamics together. Advocatus 1. All of the universes and their components, corrective and mistake fault dynamics work together. 2. Corrective and mistake dynamics make developmental redesign, recombination, renewal effect, vice versa, never impossible should be happen, new species, class, genus, because divine law tightly programmatic. 3. Extreme corrective dynamics or extreme fault mistake dynamics cause pathology, abnormality, aberration, loss of balance and disease, illnesses. 4. Our material bodies and their dynamics programs existence fault mistake dynamics that these vehicles using by UNİQUEHU for maturation processing protocol should have been done. New Theorem 91. Decisions, qualities, obligatory dependence of material brain mind and spiritual mind, rate, dominant, passive positions, relationships. Decisions, qualities, obligatory dependence of material brain mind and spiritual mind, rate, proportion, dominant, passive positions, relationships. Advocatus 1. Every and all of the decisions, existence, different degree, rate of material brain mind and spiritual mind. 2. Material mind and spiritual mind, dominant and passive positions, make effect of decisions, qualities. 3. At this world, super the highest decisions, qualities should be possible, material and spiritual mind, absolute balance. 4. Material mind is outer, superficial layer, spiritual mind is inner layer, and deep dynamics, decisions, qualities, existence. Extreme material mind should be made, extreme mistake, extreme spiritual mind, absent of material reality. New Theorem 92. Extreme compress, extreme decompress. Result same. Extreme compress, extreme decompress, results same. Advocatus 1. This is New Theorem 92. Advocatus 1. All of the universe's creation, single one point, existence, extreme matter, things, compress, then decompress as planned, of all detail should have been happened. 2. All of the condense, compress conditions at the end go decompress. The compress condition go compress position, condition. 3. Compress and decompress of all dynamics mechanisms work regularly for functional effect. 4. Extreme compress, extreme decompress. Just like neural system, polarization, depolarization, repolarization, polarization, depolarization, repolarization, extreme conditions generally should be made unproductive, like tetany, heart fibrillation, or heart spasm. diverticulum, ectasia, aneurysma. Just different examples. New Theorem 93. Purpose. Determination by vehicles relatively. Purpose. Determination by vehicles relatively. Advocatus 1. All of the universal conditions, factors, mechanisms, existence, meaning, dynamics, power, structure, function, prototype with vehicles for purposes. 2. Main purposes, dynamics, reality. Summarize there's vehicles, that expression relatively, there's cause, fundamental, essential, basis, mysterious. 3. Relative purposes determined by relative vehicles via vehicles, material dynamics. 4. Absolute purposes determined by absolute dynamics reality, by spiritual dynamics, relativity of vehicles, certainty of absolute dynamics. Very interesting. Relativity of vehicles, certainty of absolute dynamics, that unchangeable principle. New Theorem 94. Developed and undeveloped of all concepts because of each other. Developed and undeveloped of all concepts because of each other. Advocatus 1. Normal physiologic development, obligatories, dependence of shareness, harmony and balance of opposition. 2. Abnormal pathologic, chaotic, anarchic conditions, loss of balance, shareness and harmony, that should be lost, condition, reached, developed, undeveloped reality. 3. All of the unbalanced condition cause dramatic development, that developed purpose and undeveloped dynamics vehicles role should be happening. 4. Develop all conditions, anabolic dynamics, undeveloped all conditions, catabolic destructive dynamics. This is loss of homeostatic balance, normal relationships that transform chaotic relationships. New Theorem 95. All concepts, direction and or indirection, dependence of obligatory conditions. All concepts, directions and or indirection, dependence of obligatory conditions. Advocatus 1. All of the universes and their components, existence, some essential, main and others, subdynamics, chain like central nervous system. 2. Every and all obligatory dynamics conditions give so many branches, directly or indirectly connected of these centers. 3. All of the essential, main, obligatory dynamics mechanisms, direct or indirectly connection. dependence of environmental and central factors dynamics. 4. All of the concepts and their main essential basic relationships, directly, indirectly, verbs, feminine, masculine, main principles. New Theorem 96. All the time dividing. Proliferation and death. This is unchangeable heavenly, divine law for all concepts from all of the universes to the atoms under atom components. All the time dividing, proliferation and death. This is unchangeable heavenly divine law for all concepts from all of the universes to the atoms under atom components. Advocatus 1. Proliferation and death, anabolism and catabolism. Just divine who balanced and tightly keeping this law. 2. Proliferation and death for all of the universes, their components and living organisms, just same mentality but different style. 3. Nuclear fission, nuclear fusion, and others different dynamics mechanisms. Separation, cooperation, dividing, that same main mentality of our endless creation force owning belong to UNİQUEHU. 4. Proliferation and death, circular mechanisms, just only material positive sciences as relative should be possible, vice versa, absolute spiritual dynamics undivisible, forever, private specific identity, unchangeable, divine law. New Theorem 97. Genes, network, just same all of the universe's connections. Genes, network, just same all of the universe's connections. Advocatus 1. All of the universe's mega, macro, gross level reality of all means and network, just same molecular atom under atom component, nano level, same mentality. 2. All of the genes, molecular level, nano level, existence, human and universes, map. 3. One universe, explosive center, starting point, then multiply universe. One cell, one gene, generally had been started creation by UNİQUEHU, same universal mentality. 4. All of the genes, exons, introns, coding, non-coding, location, etc. Just same our central nervous system design, just same universe's connections, junctions, networks, just only same universal divine mentality. New Theorem 98. All of the boundaries, obligatory dependence powerful center for all concepts. All of the boundaries, obligatory dependence, powerful center for all concepts. Advocatus 1. Endless power without boundaries, force, absolutely, obligatorily, center only one, but one. 2. All of the created dynamics, existence, different boundaries, dependence, power of center. 3. Expanding, broadening, universes, velocity, speed, dependence, force of center of this world that completes one universe. 4. All of the universal global components of all concepts, boundaries, with fate, destiny, absolutely dynamics of LEGİMENS that had been written by Halikuan Gotuan should have been happened until end of this world. And our new theorem series, last theorem, new theorem 9090, all of the universe's electrical dynamics, connected world, livings, physicals, atom, etc. New theorem 99, all of the universe's electrical dynamics, connected world, livings, physicals, atom, etc. Advocatus 1, all of the universe's existence, UNİQUEHU, single one, only, spirit, absolutely, obligatorily, belong to Halikuan Gotuan. 2. All of the universe's existence, only one, electrical dynamics, but separated, divided, so many endless categories. 3. All of the physicals, living, plants, fishes, atoms, under-atom components, existence, electrical dynamics that connected each other directly or indirectly. 4. All of the electrical power at the end, me, join, go, neuter, dynamics as circular, cycle as balance for normal dynamics and conditions, mechanisms. This program, designed by philosopher Efruzhu Phrmp, our theorems, totally 99, and there's advocates. From now on, our publication should be continue with theories and laws. We had been published before 33 new theories and laws, and from now on we will be continue we should be continue from new theory 34. I hope join us together next programs. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. You are patient. See you again from North Cyprus, Turkey Cypriot.